we really got to start taking our mental health very serious. As black men, it's really important that we start to step back and really take a look at our mental health. Something that's been going viral today is Tyrese on the Breakfast Club. He sat down and Charlamagne asked him a question, how you doing with everything? With everything that has been happening to you, how you adjusting, how you holding up? And the floodgates just poured, A lot of times as black men, we don't want to accept the fact that mental health is a real thing that we just oftentimes don't want to talk about.
Like I think about, Brother Paul Walker, and I think about
John
Singleton, your mother.
Divorce. Both of my sisters died.
Your sisters. People don't look at divorce as grief, but you did. You lose things, You probably lost a lot of friends when you went through your mental health breakdown. Are you really, have you really taken the time to deal with all of that grief? Or do you just try to stay busy to avoid it?
I'm doing the best I can with every 24 hours I get. That's it.
Get some tissue for me, brother.
No, I don't need no tissue. Black men cry.
That's right.
Fucking tissue. Every 24 hours I get, I'm doing the best I can.
I could say that, it's a real possibility for a lot of us men that we wake up every day and we carry on with life carelessly, and we think that these things are not a reality. Like, we can't get that call one day saying, hey, your mom, XYZ, man. And pretty much you've entered the club. Like my dad once told me when his mom died, my grandmother died, he was like, it's like everybody that lost a parent just comes up to me and be like, welcome to the club. Like, oh yeah, I know how it feel. It's like a club. Like once you leave, once your parents leave this earth, it's like, welcome to the club. And I'm very fortunate to still have both of my parents living. I know that some people don't have both of their parents living. But it's a lot to deal with. And my mom, she lost her mother, and it's probably the hardest thing she had to, it's the hardest thing she had to deal with to this day. She's still finding it very difficult to deal with. And find therapy, man. That's the best I can say. Find therapy.
There is no square footage I could ever live in. There is no rims, no jewelry, and no car. There is no net worth. There is no press release. There is no co-star. There is no collaboration in the world that could ever replace my mama. That could ever fill the void of what it's like to wake up and get married and want to be in something for the rest of your life, and it goes away.
He said, you get married and you think you're going to spend the rest of your life with this person, and you find out you don't. You're not. It's hard to deal with. Lord knows I don't want to lose my person. I don't want to lose my wife, we men, man, we make mistakes. There's a lot that comes from this marriage thing that comes along with it. And, but I don't want to lose my wife. I don't want to look at this woman today and say, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. And then the next, I hate her. I hate you. I can't stand you. Or she looks at me that way. She can't stand me, I don't want to deal with that. I can't imagine what that would feel like to have to just co-parent. And I see my beautiful wife's face,
I love you
You've
too,
been holding
brother.
this
Do
in
you
the whole
understand
interview,
how
though.
much power it is in letting it go?
Yeah, because you've been holding it the whole interview. I've been watching you.
You asked me the question.
I did, but I mean, I'm getting you some
You should have
tissue.
never asked the question
I love you,
if you
brother.
didn't want to see
I love you, brother. I love you. I love you.
how hard it's been to get through.
I love you. I love you, black man.
Okay, do you not cry?
Absolutely.
You might not bring it to the radio,
Absolutely.
but this is what being grown
Thank
is.
you, brother.
I'm not doing this.
I need one. My makeup gonna mess up.
Hear me.
My concealer
Hear
is
me.
sitting today.
See?
Hear me. Black men cry. When divorces happen, women aren't the only one that are devastated. When a miscarriage happens, women are not the only one that you should be checking on. When you can't put food on the table because your career goes up and then it goes down, stop calling, skipping over the man, and just checking on the woman. This is real shit out here. I'm gonna wipe my own tears.
Makeup. Messing up my makeup, Tyrese.
I love you, sis. When you do things from the heart, it affects hearts. That's what beautiful pain is.
Tyrese basically laid it out, man. He basically he's a catalyst for mental health, man. Men's mental health has to be taken serious at this point. You know, any man that's dealing with something needs to wake up and find a therapist, man. Find somebody to talk to. Don't talk to people that don't care. Don't talk to people that don't care. Pay a professional that's going to talk to you, that's going to care about helping you find a diagnosis and find treatment. You know? My homeboy Rondell, I was just thinking about him today, man. He committed suicide. And I can't for the life of me figure out what would provoke him to do that, because I don't know him to be that kind of person. I didn't know him to be the kind of person that would take his own life. He might would have took somebody else's life, you know, if somebody pushed him to that. But I never thought he would take his own. So many times we are overlooked. Our mental health status is overlooked. If you're dealing with anything, any childhood trauma, anything as an adult that would spark abnormality in your life, take it serious, man. Talk to somebody. Don't talk to a friend, somebody that's dealing with their own problems. Don't talk to a spouse, somebody who's dealing with their own problems, who may not be able to take your problem serious. Just because a person loves you don't mean that they really would have the best interest in you. They may not know how to have the best interest in you or how to deal with you. So you got to take that problem to somebody who cares about helping you find a solution. And that's a professional, somebody that you're going to pay, somebody that you're going to come out of pocket and pay, or give your insurance card to and get a therapist, man. Simple as that. Simple as that. I do it every week with no problem. And I'm happy about it. I'm happy I do it because I need it. I mean, I convince myself of anything if I think about it long enough. So imagine somebody that's contemplating suicide and they think about it long enough. They're going to take their life. It's serious. You know? All it takes is for somebody to walk up to you and be like, yo, I'm thinking about ending it all here, yo. I'll be better dead. And you're like, oh, stop playing, yo. Stop playing. You ain't going to do that shit. The next thing you know, you saying R.I.P. to my nigga because he went off the self because you didn't take his mental health serious. So, like, if you that kind of person, don't talk to nobody that, that's not a therapist. Go talk to a professional that's going to give you some real help. Go get a professional. Check in every week. Let's talk. Oh, well, here's how I feel. Here's what I'm dealing with. Blah, blah, blah. Rinse and repeat every week, because this dude Tyrese just told y'all what he dealing with. He just told y'all what's going on. And he a celebrity, so what's his problem, right? He in big movies. What's his problem? He ain't doing good, man. We regular folks dealing with this kind of stuff, so definitely take it serious, man. That's my video, man. If y'all like the content, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. Leave me something in the chat, man. If y'all dealing with anything, and you know, you want a shout out, or you want to, you know, just say a few things in the comment about what I said, or just comment on Tyrese, you know, drop it in the comment, man. Engage a little bit. I engage back. Till next time.